Hi everybody, welcome to Caketastic Cakes. It's Jen and I'm going to show you how to make Duggee from Hey Duggee out of gum paste. Now just like always, if you guys see any tools or need any supplies that you see me using that you think you could benefit from, if you take a look in the description down below, you're going to see a whole bunch of links that will be able to help you out or at least can get you started. Okay, now for us to get started, I am going to start making his little uniform. I took a nice golden yellow color, and as you saw, I rolled it kind of into an egg shape, sort of, and then cut off the top and the bottom. We're basically going to make him like a candy corn. Yeah, kind of like that. He's going to have his three-tiered colors. So this is a dark golden color. I just mixed it with some brown. Made a little cap, as you saw, kind of flattened it so it would fit onto the little nip I took off the bottom, because that's going to be his pants are very tiny. And they're tiny enough that I trimmed off some more because it should only be like a thin stripe. There's not much to them. And I'm just rounding off his bottom part now. Just using my thumbs, using my little fondant spreader, just kind of smoothing, rolling it around because his shape is kind of ovally, sort of, or egg-shaped almost. So you want to try to get your colors to kind of smooth into each other as much as you can. I'm also making him like a thick, flat character. He's not 2D, but he's not quite a 3D character because they're kind of, like the cartoon's hard to tell. He's very flat in the cartoon. So that's why I'm just doing this approach here. So as you see, I capped off that top of the golden color with the brown. That's going to be his head. His head and his body are pretty much the same size, so be generous with that brown. I'm using 2 lollipop sticks. You saw I kind of spaced them there toward the center of his body. Those are going to become his legs later on, and that will allow him to stand freely. If you're going to have him on the side of a cake, you're going to need to make him way thinner, really, really thin. But this way he'll be able to stand on the top if you want to do it that way too. So again, put the brown on, kind of smooth it together. I got both legs in. They're next to each other in the center, and they're very close. They're very close together. All the characters' legs are very thin, very tiny, and close together with enormous bodies, which makes it a challenge to make them standing. But anyway, okay. Here is just some bright yellow. I'm going to make the collar of his uniform as well as the tie. So I just rolled it out thin, cut out a strip, and just wrapped it around. If you're going to do him, total 3D, you could have him standing up and make it go all the way around. I'm laying him down because no one's going to see the back anyway, so it's just my little dirty secret here. All right, I cut a section out in the middle there that you see. That's going to become the blue part of his collar. I'm guessing he's doing like a scout uniform kind of a look, so that would be the slide for his neckerchief. And so now there's this little tie or neckerchief. I think that's what it is. And I took some of the yellow and cut a little triangle out to make one of his patches just because I had it out and I needed to make a yellow patch. And now I'm going to show you how I made the legs. I put some water around the sticks. I rolled out that same brown and gold mixed together and real thin, wrap it around nice and tight, really squeeze it off. And then you saw I used scissors to trim it off in the back. That way you won't see the seam or anything like that. If they're uneven in length, you see I'm using my knife blade just to trim off the extra and make it fit. Okay? Now I'm adding the little blue neckerchief slide, and it's just a blue square. That's all I did. Took some blue, rolled it out, measure it out to the hole that you make, and then plug it in. What I didn't realize is that I wasn't recording when I put his little muzzle on. It's literally a circle that I had rolled out of light brown. It was brown with white mixed together, and just stuck it on his face. See, that was the circle I used. That circle that I just took the edges off, those are going to become his eyes, and now it kind of looks like a weird windshield or something. Just round off the edges at the top that you see, like I did, and then press down in the center like that, and separate them out, and now you have made Duggee's eyes. They kind of remind me of goggles. That's kind of the design and the shape you're going to go for. And they're small. His muzzle is a pretty good size compared to his eyes, so don't make them too big. He's not like some of those cartoon characters with the huge eyes. He's not anime-ish. He's pretty nice and simple. So it should fit right against his muzzle because you use the same size circle. And again, since the white is sitting out, I just went ahead and made a square. You can see I rolled out a rectangle, just cut a perfect square out of it and turn it sideways, and boom, there you go. You made yourself a diamond patch. Now I put a ball of black right in the middle of the top of his nose. Kind of flatten it out, keep it nice and round, and then two little eyes, two tiny little eyes. His eyes are teeny tiny tiny little black dots. They're centered and they're close together above his nose. They're not going to be, real far apart or anything, so keep them close together. Okay, I'm using a red, like a burgundy actually, color there for the one patch. And I'm also putting a tiny dot on his mouth because he's like surprised or going, oh, what's happening? Now I'm using kind of an orangey color there for another circle patch. It's just a ball I'm placing, just pressing it down to make a circle. I'm using a lighter color, yellow, in the center. I'm using a little bit of white in the center of this one. The picture I was using was a little hard to see, so if the colors aren't perfect, then fix it. Do better than me. Okay, a little bit of a red, that same burgundy square to make the diamond, and a little bit of black in the original triangle patch. There you go. These are going to be his arms. I just have his arms close in the front, and that's how they sit. They kind of like come down the front of his body. So it's the same color gold as the rest of his top of his uniform. Just a couple of rectangles. I'm going to put them against the sides of his body, up against his neckerchief right at the top, but keeping it in the front of his body. So his arms kind of like hang down the front of him. Yes. And now we're going to add his little paws. I rolled out same color brown, just made a little circle the same width as the rectangles I made. Cut the circle in half, and there are his little paws sticking out. See, nice and easy. He's not hard. He really isn't hard. It's a nice cartoon, and it's kind of fun to make the characters. So now we're going to make his ears. His ears, I just rolled out kind of like a tic-tac shape and flattened it so it's nice and broad and round at each end. Trim off a little angle on each side to kind of start that curve going, because his ears kind of come down and curve out to the sides. I trimmed off one side, flip it over, put on the other, so now they match. I use water just on the edge of it, on the edge of the ear, tuck it behind him. Make sure the ear sits above the neckerchief. It doesn't go past his clothing at all, so make sure they stay above. Make sure they come out and curve out, kind of like a little teardrop going out to the sides. And we're going to add one last little detail. We're almost done. Just the little pads of his feet out the bottom of his pants. It's the same way that we made the pant legs themselves. Just roll out your brown nice and thin, cut a thin little piece, wrap it around good and tight. Use your scissors to trim it off, trim off any of the extra, just like that. Got to get the garbage out of the way. Do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you add water to the stick as well, because that really helps it stay in place. So a little tap tap with the knife, make sure they're nice and even. And there's Duggee, and he looks really good. He was fun to make. Now hopefully you found this video helpful, and you will like and subscribe, because that helps me out and we help each other. You see how that works? It's nice. Please check out my other videos. As always, guys, thank you for watching Caketastic Cakes, and stay safe.